Hunt Ethridge, Quest for Advice, our romance guru, is back today to do the annual Valentine's exam of what's going on this past year.
It's like a year in review.
Yeah.
It's like when you sit down with HR and they look at what's been going on the past year with you and your performance.
There's some areas we'd like you to improve on.
Yes, if we could circle back to that, Tim, that'd be great.
Put a pin in it.
Well, let's put it this way. This is the first year I've had Hunt on, only because the last guy, it wasn't me that let him go. He fired me.
Yeah, he fired you. He quit. He walked off the job. He wasn't even quiet quitting.
Worst case ever, he said. Okay, so I said that you could ask me anything today. Did you have anything how do you do your exams normally, Hunt, when you're talking to your clients?
So there is meeting people.
Right.
Connecting, getting phone numbers, contact info, getting a first date, getting a second date, getting a third date, getting into a relationship. Where do you personally feel that your most stickiest point in this process is?
All of the above.
Any of the above. Have you done any of those things this year?
Wait, what were the three? Can you give me the three again that you mentioned there?
Meeting people.
Right.
Going
That's
from meeting
easy.
people to getting numbers.
Okay.
Getting numbers to getting dates, first dates to getting second dates,
Right.
getting second dates to getting into like a relationship.
Okay, circling back to the first one, the meeting people part. Does meeting people online qualify like on a dating app?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, swipe right,
yeah,
match. Okay.
Introduced
Yes.
to people.
Then I have met people this year.
Step
okay?
one.
Step one accomplished.
Okay.
Right. Yes. Okay. Now,
Okay.
I even got some WhatsApp numbers too. So it's step 1 and 2 accomplished so far. Step 3,
There you go.
going on dates. I have been on even
First
plural
dates.
dates.
How many first dates?
I have been on dates plural. Okay, that's where I'm going to leave it for now.
More than
we'll see
one,
what your next question is.
less than 10.
Yes,
right.
right. Somewhere in there.
And has any of them turned into, let's say, 10 date plus?
Turn into 10 dates plus?
No.
Oh, that's
Or
a full-on relationship.
maybe.
Have I
Right.
had a relationship this year, Terry?
Well, if you have, it's been very secretive.
Okay, right. No, I have not had one go to more than 10 dates.
We have to flip the script sometimes, like working out.
Right.
The act of working out is painful. But we do it because we link it to the future pleasure of how we're going to look, how we're going to feel, how we're going to be perceived, whatever our own particular carrot is for that. When it comes to dating and relationships, each of us needs to find our own mental carrot at the end that makes the process worthwhile.
Are you getting to saying that my dating life is kind of out of shape?
I think that everything could use a little bit of tune-up, and
okay.
I definitely think that your dating life could use a little tweak.
Or working a couple more exercises, maybe?
Exactly.
Okay.
To kind of use that same personal trainer analogy, most of us know how to use all of the machines, but most of the time not to the best of their ability. And sometimes we're using a machine incorrectly, and instead of helping us, it's actually hurting us.
Well, and sometimes the machines break down or they rust or you forget how to use them.
Or
they
someone's already on the machine.
need a little lubrication even. You never know.
Yes, and sometimes the actual lubrication with somebody already on it can be the most fun 10 days that there are. So, gotta be open to everything that's out there right now.
I suppose that is the goal, yeah.
It's funny that you say that, Hunt. Do you find people are getting, when it comes to dating, pickier and pickier? You know, the term the ick now. People get the ick over someone has a Velcro wallet. I mean, what? This is a deal breaker? I find like people aren't sticking it out long enough to see if there's real potential in a relationship anymore.
You are 100% right on the nose, as I'm sure your husband says all the time as well, too.
Well, not this week. If you'd heard the show, there's
Yeah.
some moving tension
Yes.
between. They're moving right now, so there's a little bit.
Moving is one way you really test a
You
relationship.
should probably do a session with them.
Yeah, that's
honestly.
for
I mean,
another week.
yeah.
Today is Valentine's Day. It's all about Tim.
Yes, it is. It really is unfortunate how people are looking at dates as disposable dating.
Right, that's true.
Because it is so easy to find another date that you don't put any weight on it, especially in a smaller island like yourself. Your island is smaller than Manhattan is. But we need to, I call it reconnecting with fun a bit too. Everything has become ordered and forced, and you order everything like a list.
Right.
And it's become very logical, and we need to just sort of get back out there in the world again.
Be spontaneous.
And also when you yourself, Tim, is doing something that's fun, what happens to your body language?
Oh, you start getting more animated. You start moving around. You start smiling a little bit more. You're maybe more energetic.
charismatic.
Exactly. This is the best version of you. So we need to make a conscious effort to put ourselves in places where we are having fun, especially in smaller communities. That's how you meet each other. And up until 10 to 15 years ago, that's how everybody met.
Terry, this is going so much better than last year with Francois.
So much better.
On a scale of no hope whatsoever for the next year to extremely optimistic.
I got you between a 6 and a 7 right now.
Okay. Thank God.
Well, that's a passing mark, so that's good.
We'll take that. Yeah, that's
because you're optimistic. I hear it. I feel it.
Well,
so.
Hunt, because you have not completely written me off this past year, thank you for all that advice, and we're going to keep you on for another year if that's okay. If you can handle it.
I would love that. Just as a little swift kick in the ass every once in a while, like a good personal trainer does. But yes.
Yeah, can we set a timeline for this next meeting so that Tim has a goal to hit between now and then?
I can give him homework.
Okay, that's what I like.
It's going to be you looking for speed dating.
Oh.
And remember that Valentine's Day, the actual day, is the best day to meet somebody new. Because if you see somebody that's not in a couple out there, maybe they want to be.
Hunt Ethridge, Quest for Advice is how you can find him. Thank you, sir. We will talk to you soon.
Always a pleasure.